Hello ladies! So today I want to talk about the birth control pill. It is something that I personally have had an experience with, and I think a lot of people can relate to either having an experience with it or taking it or just dealing with symptoms from it. So I kind of just wanted to chat a little bit about that. Me personally, I started to take it before I was married because I wanted to regulate my period. And so that was basically my intention in the beginning, and then I was just taking it as a form of birth control. And looking back at that now, it's not the decision that I would have liked for my younger self to have made. I've done a video a while ago, a very long time ago actually, probably like a year ago, kind of explaining what my experience was with the birth control pill. But basically the reason why I started taking it was because I wanted to regulate my period. And that, I think, is one of the two probably most common reasons that women take the birth control pill, is to regulate their periods and to obviously prevent birth or pregnancy. And so basically, before I get into, talking about a little bit more about my personal experience with it, I just kind of wanted to explain that the birth control pill is a hormonal pill. So basically, it alters our hormones inside of our bodies. And I didn't know this before, I didn't know this while getting into this, but basically what I did in my personal experience was I went to the doctor because I was so tired of having an irregular period, and it was just painful and uncomfortable, and I wanted to fix that, and I didn't look anywhere else. I just made an appointment, went to the doctor, and expected that they would offer me the birth control pill, and that's exactly what happened. So my doctor prescribed it to me, and I started to take it, and my period was regular, and it was so awesome. It was lovely having it regular. It was lovely knowing exactly when it was gonna come. But I felt a little bit weird about that. I felt weird that it wasn't happening naturally, and although I felt weird about it, I didn't look into it any deeper. I think it was mostly that I just didn't think that there were any other ways to regulate my period, and then later on when I was concerned about pregnancy, I didn't think that there were any other ways really to prevent pregnancy. I just thought that this was the easiest way, and it was my only option. So basically what happened for me was I was taking the pill, and I think I forgot to take it for a few days in a row, and I thought that when you do that, you should take all the pills that you forgot to take. And that was quite a few days that I've forgotten to take it. And so things got really messed up in my body. I ended up having my period for over a month. And that's when I was like, you know what, this is so weird. This pill is able to alter so much with creating for me to be spotting and things like that for over a month. This is so weird. And so I decided, you know what, I think that I'm gonna stop taking this actually. And so throughout that time, there's so many other details that I could add into this, but basically what happened was I just decided to stop taking it. And so at that time, we were traveling, things like that, and I didn't think that there was really many other forms of birth control or pregnancy prevention options out there. Obviously, when I went to the doctor, there wasn't really anything that I was taught about. I wasn't really taught about anything previous to this point in my life, and I didn't really feel like I was ready for a baby. And so I didn't know anything about what to expect, what to do, things like that. And so it wasn't until recently actually that I came across something called the Fertility Awareness Method. Now, there is a lovely girl on YouTube. Her channel is called Femhead, and she has an amazing amount of information for women and for girls, basically on topics like this. I highly suggest that you go and visit her channel and subscribe. She is definitely one of my very favorite YouTubers ever out there, and I've watched probably a great majority of her videos. But she talks a lot about this method of preventing pregnancy, and also getting to know your body through this method. So one thing that I really don't like about the pill is that it really disconnects you from your body. So when you're not on the pill and your period, you know, you expect it to come regularly, if it doesn't come 1 month or something, it kind of turns on a light bulb for you. It's like, oh wait, what's going on with my body? It's kind of like an alert. Your body is communicating to you. But when you're taking the pill, your body doesn't have the opportunity to communicate with you because the pill is just regulating you. It's just, you know, putting you on this cycle. And so you don't have that connection with your body. You don't have that relationship with your body. And really, you don't have confidence in that aspect of your body because you don't feel like you're in control of it. You feel like this pill is what is helping you, and if you don't take this pill, you're lost without it. And so I really, really kind of encourage you to look into other options, look into the fertility awareness method, and that's something that I'm still learning about personally, but FemHead is a wonderful resource to look into. She also gives classes and has one-on-one coaching, which is fabulous. And so I really suggest that you look into something like that if you're interested in parting from the pill. But from my own personal experience, hearing about other people's experiences and the way that it affects them, there is a way to, 1, regulate your cycle naturally, and 2, prevent pregnancy naturally. Why not take those routes rather than taking the hormonal birth control pill? Why not take the natural route rather than putting something into your body that you have no idea what it is, you know, like changing and altering and doing to you? I am obviously a huge advocate for taking control of your own health, taking it into your own hands and feeling empowered through doing that. So I highly encourage you to look into other options. If you're worried about your period being irregular, there are so many different lifestyle habits that you can do to try to get it back on track. If you're interested in hearing a video about those types of topics from me, please leave a comment down below and I'll try to make a video on things like that. But other than that, I do suggest that you head over to FemHead and look at some of her videos. I highly suggest that you look into books, you look into just different things to educate yourself and help yourself feel more confident in your own body by taking control and empowering yourself through education. I hope that this video has kind of helped you just to even feel like there are other people out there who are dealing with problems like this, or who are looking for different solutions, or who have had, you know, negative experiences with taking the pill. But other than that, please do remember to like this video and subscribe if you have not already. Take good care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.